Hello, everyone, and a Shavua Tov. All the words of Torah I'm about to say are dedicated to the memories of my three dear neighbors, Leah bat Rafal HaKohen, Maya Esther bat Harav Aryeh Mordechai, and Rina Miriam bat Harav Aryeh Mordechai. Hashem Yikom Damam. I want to share a story that happened to me just a few nights ago. I was asked to be chazan. I've done it so many times. I knew the nusach. It wasn't a problem to say the words. And I said no. The reason I said no was that was a very difficult day. It was the day of Lucy D's funeral, Hashem Yikom Dama. It wasn't a day where I felt I can really represent the congregation in prayer, putting all my heart and my intent into it. And the example I saw before me is an example in the Gemara in Eruvin, Daf Samechei Amud Aleph. The Gemara in Tractate Eruvin, page 65a, states that Rabbi Chanina, B'yoma deratach lo matzlei. Rab Chanina, on a day that he was very upset, he didn't even daven. I'm not at the state of Rabbi Chanina that I didn't even daven, but I absolutely was in a state where I didn't feel I could be chazan. And I believe we all have to ask ourselves that question from time to time. Namely, if we take davening seriously, when are the times where we're not totally into it? When are the times where we say, hey, I'm not in a situation where I can daven now. It may be my minyan at 6 o'clock, but I'm not there. I may have to daven later because I need to get my mind in order. I need to get my heart in the right place. I think that many a times we, the congregation, suffer because of such chazanim that are just not there. And allow me to share one of the many stories that I heard about this. I actually heard it from Rabbi Pesach Kron. He was at a bris, and as is the custom of Mohalim, he went ahead and switched the chazan at Vacharoti Mohabritim Psuke de Zimra. As he switches the chazan, he notices the chazan is not only on his phone. The chazan is texting on his phone. He's saying the words, and yet he's boom, 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 boom on his phone. And when the chazan switched him back, that's exactly what he continued to do. If that's our chazan, I'm very worried. And if that chazan was the chazan on Shabbos, then I'm sure he wouldn't be texting on his phone. But if his mind is elsewhere, I'm pretty sure we're all going to suffer from his choice of tunes, from the way he davens, and from many other things. I don't think this should be so. I think we should take davening seriously. And therefore, for the next few days, I'm going to go through the rules of the Shla that he suggests to us in order to get the Kavana in davening. I'm sure some of them will talk to you. Some of them will talk to you less. I can definitely say about myself, not all of them talk to me. However, I believe it's important that we at least try to go through them in order to try to get to a place where we say, I am able to be chazan or not able to. Wishing everyone a Shavua Tov.